Cry from the heart. This is the first time I decided to confess out loud about my life. By doing this, I acknowledge the fact that I have reached a dead end. At 45 years old, I don't know why I live and what I want. Moreover, I'm not sure that I want anything at all. It scares me. Even the simple joys of life, from which one can derive positivity and joy, have dimmed for me. I'm at a dead end and on the verge. What to do next? Why live on? For me, the idea that life is a gift from God is unshakable. So I must live. But the aimless existence oppresses me. By posting this video on social networks, I want to get a response, find support, and gain strength for the further journey of life. I ask you to listen to my story and give your response. So, I'm 45. I'm a man. I have a family. There are children, there is a wife, there are parents. A couple of years ago, I thought about what the meaning of my life was. This probably happens to many people, a midlife crisis. I'm a simple ordinary person. But at my age, I could not achieve anything. I have to admit that I am worthless, ordinary, mediocre. By saying this out loud, I admit my complete uselessness. I'm not a drug addict or a drunkard. I am quite an ordinary looking person. Maybe I look angry. But I'm not evil inside. I am bad at showing kindness to the world around me and to myself as well. So, thinking about the meaning of life and the state in which I find myself, I began to look for answers. I began to read books intensively and watch various videos. I became acquainted with meditation, immersed myself in the topic of karma, and began to search for my purpose. At first it gave me relief and hope. It was like the light at the end of the tunnel. But the further I moved, the more I searched for myself, the more questions I had. I realized that all my life I have been doing something that is not interesting to me. What I did was just a tool for survival. That is, I went to some kind of work just to earn money. I earned little money and it was enough only for basic human needs. Of course, 10 years ago, I still harbored illusions that I could achieve success, earn a lot of money, and become successful. But every year this illusion dissipated. During my life I have changed more than one job. I had a business, there were ups, but also downs. In general, it's like a pendulum. But today, my pendulum has almost stopped. I stopped. I don't believe in myself and my success. I just don't want to take on any job just for the money. I don't want work that doesn't resonate with me. I don't want to work just to survive. I was looking within myself for the answer to the question, what do I want? What am I interested in? What can captivate me? I could not find answers to these questions. Since childhood, I cannot remember that I had any special interests. I've never been interested in anything. I am not an athlete, not a smart guy, not a unique genius. I'm a simple zero. I'm a lazy person who doesn't want anything. He doesn't even want to want something. My entire life's journey has been based on the fact that I need this. My parents said that I needed to get a higher education and sent me to college to study. Then we have to work. and I went to some kind of work. Then I have to support my family, and I have to make an effort. Even starting a family, in my opinion, is an imposed social norm. It's time to get married and have children. Okay. So I did. I have no friends at all. I do not have a hobby. I only have a persistent feeling of loneliness. This loneliness is like a confrontation with the world and the universe. Yes, I now know and understand that this is wrong and not necessary. So I'm just drowning myself. But I don't know how to do it. How do I need it not to anyone else, but to me? I'm 45. But my inner feeling is like that of an aged teenager. I haven't matured, I haven't become full-fledged, but I've already passed most of my life's journey. I'm stumped. About 5 years ago I started changing my habits to healthy ones. I took care of my health. Got rid of excess weight. Changed the power system. Yes, I lost 30 kilograms. Yes, I stopped eating like a pig. Yes, I don't drink alcohol at all. It seemed cool. Well done. But I suffer from this too. There is no joy that I used to get from food and drink. With my brain I understand that I don't want to go back. Eating like a pig so that I can feel the joy of life, and at the same time I want to ruin myself. Yes, I try to lead a healthy lifestyle. But it doesn't bring me joy. I took up health and sports. I can say with confidence that now I am in better shape than before. Although of course my wife doesn't think so. In my opinion, my successes are not so good that I can consider myself an expert in this and in helping other people, for example. Self-confidence. Where is she? The habit of questioning everything is mine. Now that I'm at point zero, my mind is frantically looking for a way out. Maybe I need to start working urgently after all, then I will have less time to think about all this. Then I will be able to distract myself from the meaning of my existence and will simply go with the flow, like millions of other people. But I don't want that. I know that this will only distract me from my true goal. This will only be a temporary solution, and years later the same questions will come to me again. And at 60 years old I will again think about the meaning of life. The more problems, troubles, and tasks there are in my life, the less I will look for the answer to the question of true existence. The further I will be from the truth. If I ever think about it, I'm really confused. I do not know what to do. I don't know how to get joy from every moment of life. The strange thing is that I have been like this since childhood. I was often told at school, "Why you are so sad?" I do not know. I'm always like this. I replied that I was not sad, but simply serious. Now it makes me laugh. At 12 years old I was already serious. Who needed it? I can't say that my childhood was spent in suffering. An ordinary family, mom and dad. Nothing that could be called a problematic family. But I don't remember the joy in my childhood. Only the joy of ice cream with lemon jam. It's terrible, all the joy is in the treats. Am I serious? I'm 45 and looking for myself. So far, absolutely no results. And helplessly. The relationship with my wife is very cold. We are like neighbors. She doesn't understand me. I don't share her decision. The best thing we can do is remain silent and not conflict. Our relationship is like a tumor. Honestly, this is not life. We both understand that this cannot and must be changed, but neither of us has the courage to do so. In general, no matter what area of my life I look, there are holes everywhere. How did I get to this point? Why can't I live like other people? Why don't I want to live like other people? I'm really confused. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Why did I tell all this? This is probably the pain of my soul that I have no one to share with. I'm lonely. This is a cry into the void. This is an attempt to shout to yourself. Find myself and the path I want. Which I don't know yet. The one I'm looking for. I just want to be happy. Excuse me.